Okay, so at some point, your Chevy Silverado or GMC Sierra has probably looked like this. Just kind of a poor design. They used kind of inferior brackets for a pretty heavy bumper. So let me show you how to fix this. It's not too bad. Just about anybody can do it if you have the right tools. So the tools we need are actually quite simple here. You just need a pretty good jack and a brick or a block of wood. I did not have a block of wood that was going to fit underneath there, unfortunately. I've done it with a 2x4. I'm going to try a brick. Doesn't have as much give, so we'll see how that works. If you've got a 2x4, it's going to work a lot better. But like I said, I'm going to kind of experiment here. It doesn't really matter what jack you have. I got this one at Harbor Freight. I think it was like $250. It's been a pretty good jack. I've had it for over 2 years now. So if you're in the market for a jack, I'd recommend the Daytona. It's not too bad. Okay, so what we're going to be putting that brick on is right here. And we're just going to keep jacking that jack up until this bracket is bent up. It's going to look a little goofy at first. Don't let that scare you. We're just going to try to bend this up past where we want it to because it's going to come back down a little bit. And I'll show you how that's done. So just have the brick kind of standing up where that bracket bends. I'm going to try it here first. It's going to try to lift the vehicle up, but eventually it'll stop and just start bending that little bracket. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're just going to kind of jack this up a little bit past where we want it because it's going to come back down. Don't worry if the truck tries to move a little bit. It's normal. I don't know if you can see that, but the bracket is starting to move. You want to go slow so this jack doesn't roll out from underneath there too. I'm going to take it all the way to that fender just because I tried a little bit less than that and it kind of went down further than what I wanted it to when I released the jack. So we're pretty close to the fender anyway. I'm going to release that back down. A lot straighter. Still, I'm going to go a little bit more. I'm a perfectionist, so this might be where you want it. I want it to be perfect. So right away, you can tell it is perfect. This plastic piece in the back here has seen some better days, but not terrible. And I've seen other people do it other ways, especially on YouTube. There's people that will replace the bracket or weld some rods in there to hold it up. This is the most budget-friendly way, and we're all about doing things on a budget around here. So, no more bumper sag on this side. We're going to go to the other side and do the same thing. Okay, so unfortunately on this side, I don't know if you can tell, but something has kissed the side of this fender pretty good. So it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to look better than sagging. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing that we did on the driver's side on the passenger side. It's a lot harder to tell kind of where the line is on this side just because of how messed up this fender is. I try to get back there and pop it out, but they've got a little bend in the bracket there for that fender that you can't really get back there. So we're just going to do the best we can. I'm going to go all the way to that fender. So here's the final result for the passenger side like I said, unfortunately that fender is not ideal. But the bumper sits flush. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments. If you wouldn't mind helping me out, hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like the content and want to see some more.